What's up everybody? So today I'm going to be revealing my settings, and it's probably one of my most requested videos. So I'm going to be showing you how I, the highest sense player, am able to have perfect mouse control on 4000 DPI, as well as revealing all of my other settings, because some of these will change your game and make you way better as a player. And let's get straight into the video. First I'm going to show my sensitivity. So for the people who don't already know and haven't looked at my channel yet, I play on 4000 DPI. That means that the sensitivity that I play on is pretty much impossible on 400 DPI. And for those who don't know what DPI is, it just means dots per inch. So it's just how high your mouse sensitivity is. You can see right now how my cursor is like moving super fast. I'm barely moving my mouse at all. Same thing within game. I can spin around like this and I'm barely moving my mouse an inch. It's very useful if you need to flick around like this. And if you have to do like edits or if you have to flick around or something, it can be very useful for that as well. Next, we're just going to move on to my coloring settings, which you can obviously see right here. I just have it on this mode instead of Deuteronope or the regular one, because I find that this looks better, and the others a little bit hurt my eyes. Now my next settings are going to be, everything is on low except 3D resolution, which is on 100. Textures are on high. Now the reason for this is because it gives you less input delay. I actually have high resolution textures uninstalled from the Epic launcher, and I have these on high because it just gives me the less input delay. I would advise you guys do the same. It'll free up 16 gigabytes from your storage on your PC, and it'll give you less input delay in the game. There's really no reason not to do it. Next thing is I have all these settings on low. I do like performance mode bubble wrap, but I also found the DX11 for some reason after the recent update has given you less input delay. Has given you the same amount of input delay as the bubble wrap, and personally I just like how the builds look and how everything looks much cleaner. As I showed in my how to get lower input delay video, I keep this off because it gives me way less input delay, like it's a night and day difference. All these next settings are going to be pretty much irrelevant, just personal, except on plus boost. You're going to want this on plus boost because this will give you a lot less input delay. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is showing you all of these specific settings. I'm not going to waste a ton of time and go through every single one because that would be pretty obnoxious and it's just going to make the video unnecessarily long. So I'm just going to slowly scroll through these and give you guys time to copy them and look at them if you want to. So the next thing is Hud Skill. I have it at 45, and creative, sometimes I'll turn it down to 25 just because I want to focus on the game more and my edits. But in general, I like to keep this on 45 to 50 in arena. I have all my HUD on. I usually have the ammo indicator off and then creative runtime off as well. Obviously I play on 1313 sensitivity. Scope sensitivity and targeting I have on 50% because if you're on 4000 DPI and you're scoping in 500 meters away, it's super obnoxious because you're going to be flicking around. Like your hand will shake and you can't control it and you're going to be going like this when you're scoped in. So I have it on 50%, which is still pretty high. My audio settings I just have custom to my headset. And now for what you guys actually wanted me to do, I'm going to be revealing all of my specific keybinds. Now before you guys make an exposing X24 Paradox video, I'm going to explain a couple of the binds that I'm going to need to. The F1, F2, and F3, these are from my how to shoot through walls video. It's still a valid method in case you guys were wondering. I can still peek just like that with ghost peeking with this method. Your opponents can't see you and it's a really overpowered strategy that I'm surprised is still in the game. Harvesting tool I don't use, I just use quick switch bar, which pretty much means I can switch from builds to my pickaxe or from weapons to my pickaxe pretty easily. That's just what I use personally. I've seen videos where other people said not to. Honestly, I think it's completely fine if you want to. The next thing that I want to go over is see how it says floor is N. So what I have in my Logitech G-Hub software, which is just a software for my mouse, I have a mouse button bound to N, and this is pretty much a mouse button equals floor, and that's how I can do 90s really fast, and that's how I can do a ton of builds super fast, and it's just, yeah, it's just pretty much my mouse software, so you don't need to worry about that. Then these are my building settings in case you guys want to copy it. Communication doesn't really matter, emote doesn't matter. And then as you can see, toggle harvesting tool I just have bound to F, which is the default. Toggle map I have bound to G. H is just because the G wasn't working. Toggle inventory also I have on my tab key. Carrying is all L and N. I don't even know how that works, honestly. And then in my personal tab, I pretty much have the social notifications off as well as anonymous mode, pretty much. So if I'm recording a video and someone invites me, it's not going to pop up on the screen or make the sound or anything, and I can concentrate on recording the video. Same thing with arena and or streaming. It's just it's a good setting for me to use because I have a lot of invites coming in at once. That's going to be it for today's settings. I really hope you enjoyed. I honestly wasn't going to make this video, but after I saw how many people like actually wanted me to make it, I was just like, might as well do it. So yeah, those are all my settings. If anyone was confused about my certain binds or sensitivity, I hope that clears everything up. There's one more thing that I would like to add. If you guys would like to support me in the game even more than just subscribing, please consider using code X24 in the item shop. This is the best way to directly support me and allows me to continue making content for you guys just like this. I'll see you guys in my next video.